2 weeks ago, the families of Torrance Little League's 14-player all-star team met at their home field, loaded each kid and 3 coaches onto a charter bus, then watched as it pulled away. They haven't had any in-person interaction with their boys since. And if all goes well in the team's appearance at the Little League Baseball World Series, it'll be at least another week until they get together again. It's been harder, because we can't see our parents or talk to them or do anything with them, said outfielder and catcher Andrew Nuruki. But it's been more fun because we get to be with our teammates all the time. Though the Little League Baseball World Series has returned after last year's cancellation in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, not all social distancing precautions have gone away. Instead, since the start of their West Region Championship earlier this month, Torrance's players and coaches have been sequestered in a bubble, a rule implemented by Little League organizers this year in hopes of keeping the resurgent virus at bay. First, the team spent a week in a San Bernardino hotel during the regional, going back and forth from the field en route to punching their ticket to the World Series, the first Los Angeles County team to do so since 1994. From there, they took a chartered flight last weekend directly to Williamsport, where they've since lodged in isolation with the other 15 teams participating in the event. Family and friends are allowed to come to games and talk to the players from the other side of the fence. But that's been the extent of their face-to-face communication. It's like sending your kid off to summer camp, but it's baseball, said Shane Harrison, whose son Kaishu is a first baseman and outfielder on the team. They've never been locked away like this. They've never had to rely on each other as much as they do now. Sitting alongside some other families at a Williamsport hotel Saturday afternoon, Harrison wore a smile of disbelief as he reflected on the past couple weeks. He never dreamed the team would actually reach the World Series. And now that they're here, he never expected the kids would look so grown up going through it. The way they carry themselves looks different, they look confident, he said, adding, "We saw them going off to practice the other day, and they didn't look and linger and were like, 'Oh, I miss my parents so much.' It was like, 'Oh, nice to see you. Off to go play baseball now.'" For many of the 12 and under players, it has been their first prolonged experience away from their homes and their families. Some of them were initially homesick, according to assistant coach Ollie Turner, who is one of the 3 dads inside the bubble as part of the coaching staff. But the longer they've been away, the more the team has bonded together, embracing the sudden independence that has accompanied the first, and maybe only, period of their lives in which baseball has been front and center.